So after a storm, this was like a feathery full blanket and then turned into a sheet and then into a rag. Became very thrifty. Alright, this is a poster in 1931 where they're selling it in increments of every 25 pounds. And I think this is both in Wisconsin. And this is an ice saw. For cutting off the lake. Some kind of a war warning. This book is from 1866. And it's incredibly thick. It says 1866 somewhere. This is heavy. Cool. They got a closet for some reason for a stage. It's like a closet of farm clothes. A model. Huh. Bonnets. Hmm. Hmm. What was this for? It looks like spines. Look like bones. Hmm. Huh?
Sorry.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
What can we do for you?
What do you want to do? What do you mean? Self-guided, right?
Yeah. If you have any questions, let us know. If you
All
can
right. Yeah.
pop your name down on our guest book.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it when I leave.
Yeah. There's displays on this floor and then downstairs.
Yeah, I was just downstairs.
Oh, okay.
So. Is somebody controlling the camera? Why is it going back and forth?
Because you're by.
Is it motion activated?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look motion activated. Huh. What? I don't understand. Like, it doesn't, it only looks down.
Probably needs a new battery, maybe.
Yeah, it's just going back and forth.
But if you step away from it and stop.
Okay. And it just makes it, it looks, I think it's fake.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's fake.
Storage area.
Yeah, nothing's really on display in there.
No, just our storage.
I think I smell popcorn. It took me a while to figure it out. It's popcorn, right?
Well, I don't know. We didn't check next.
Oh, that's what I think is popcorn? Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of. There's cemetery maps. And...
Cemetery maps? Yeah, I wouldn't have known about this place if I didn't go to the library and see your little display.
Oh.
All right, I'm outside the museum. It used to be an office for a lumber company. And I just walked down from my bicycle just to have a look around the corner. And then coming back, look at this. These are really nice looking dandelion leaves. So I'm going to pick their weeds. Because I definitely am interested in boiling this. That's a nice patch of dandelion. Alright, this is a rare treat to have such tender dandelions in the middle of October. Tender. So I could just eat them. And what I'm doing is I'm not going to eat the stalk. Just rip the leaves off the stalk. I could take the tip and then rip the leaves, toss the stalk. Very tender to the taste. You could just see that these are very tender. In October, very unusual. They'll grow anytime. They'll grow anywhere, almost. Squirrel's kind of comfortable up there. Guess it's just taking a rest. Oregon, Wisconsin. Alright, it's only a matter of time before I found a log that I want to play with. I'm gonna cut off this log. I got my plank to measure, my saw to cut. I want to cut this thing in half. I want to rip it. I want to cut the plank length and then rip it in half. Ooh, it's kind of a big boy. It's gonna be a lot of work. It looks like it's dried nicely because they stacked it nice. Ready for a bonfire. And it's all just one guy who can do this, right? Well, it's not a cut that I like because it's angling out. But maybe I can fix that by cutting from the other side. I just can't believe how popular bat boxes have gotten in this region. Is it a local thing at this time in our lives, or is it this regional? I don't know, but there's more bat boxes in this open field than there are birdhouses. It's quite a change in perspective, change in culture. So I'm pretty much doing a double cut because the first cut was too far off. So they're giving away free firewood. So they've been cutting up the park. I got myself a piece. So this old man pulled up, I think to get firewood, but then this guy pulls up, so the old man moves out. And now the old man's helping him unload the trailer. That's kind of a rare help to see. So I clearly have two different kinds of maple. It's a dark maple with the dark inner bark, and then there's a light, more golden inner bark maple that I'm using. I cut from different trees. Yep, the Wi-Fi works easily. It's till 7. Huh. Hi, is there any events scheduled in community room A?
No.
All right, I can just sit in there.
You can use it.
Okay, I just want to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. It's a public space, so other people might go in there too, but
Okay.
it'll be just for you.
Just only for A, not B.
Huh?
B is locked.
Yeah, you just walk. I mean, the walls open.
They're both A. Oh, it's together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
walls open,
All right.
Walls open. And we got those study rooms open also if you want that.
What? First come, first serve?
For the study rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody had reserved it. Nobody's reserved it
Okay.
tonight, so.
All right. This is the first defibrillator I've seen in a park in the great city of something. This is the first propane tank I've seen in a park too. They're doing things a little different. I'm just parked over there. Alright, just 3 divots. I think I want to make them deeper later for this calf block. Made quite a mess. So I can really spread my feet on this wider calf block, and I mean it's a difference because for spreading my feet on the flat ground, my heels touch the ground, but spreading my feet on the calf block puts all the pressure on my calves, my heel, the balls of my foot, and so I'm feeling a different work in my calf muscles as opposed to just standing narrow. Feels a little bit better with the wider stance. I could even go a slightly bit wider, but I didn't get a long enough piece. Oh wow, they even put fake birds on the top. Some executive suites for the birds. Has there been a single bird that's stopped and made a nest? What do you prefer? Birdhouses, bat boxes, or bee hotels? Some people will bury their babies in cemeteries and even put a headstone up saying how long they lived, and other people will just dump their babies in the trash. Wait a second. There we go. Hey, does this library have a dedication plaque to say when it was erected?
In the hallway.
It's
Right
inside the room. It's inside the building.
Right.
Oh.
Yep. Right when you walked in.
I think this table looks really cool in the quiet room. So this library is dedicated in 2021. The other one still has a sign. Yep, I can see it. The old library is there. Right there. That building. Next to the train station. And this is the new one, 2021. Since nobody's in the quiet room, I can be loud. And I just think, it was they just changed from the old library to the new library in 2021. And it's like in my travels, had I moved south, I would have been using the old library 10 years ago. But just my timing has brought me to this new library, which was just grass, or a parking lot or whatever was here, an old building. Now it's the new library. In my 10 years of travel, that's changed, along with a lot of other changes across the country. Pass required to walk on this dirt trail. What's the schedule look like for the study rooms?
There.
For when?
For when? I don't know. How far in advance do you, like 2 weeks from now or something? You got, is that something I could do online? Do you have a schedule thing that?
I can schedule you right now.
No. What, you do a month in advance, a year in advance too? Or what kind of schedule are we?
Probably no more than a month in advance.
No more than a month? Okay, and you could do that online? I could do that like on the computer?
Just give us a call.
Oh, so there's no computer,
We don't have it as an
like
app.
source.
We don't have it like that.
Okay, just to be verbal. Okay.
Mhm.
No, I'm just interested in today.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, it's open.
It's yours.
Okay, alright, thank you. Alright, spending another day in Bellville. It's only the morning. I think I'll go to the library. It opens at 9. And then head over to New Glarus for the afternoon, the evening. Try to find a park and hang out. I think I'll try to... Wow, these are a different looking type of rose hips. I wonder if they're sweet. Wow, they got quite a... They leave quite a residue. Mmm. That's a sweet... This elongated rose hip tastes sweet. Not all rose hips taste sweet. Mmm. Mmm. That's a good one. I think I'm gonna pick a few of those. Elongated rose hips are the best I've ever tasted. Ever. And I've tried quite a few. The dark ones are too fermented, too rotten. You gotta grab the bright red ones. The dark ones are not any good. I've never seen elongated ones before. But yeah, there's quite a few good ones in here. I don't know how the neighbors feel about this. Man, these are good. Alright, and also I just noticed this. I'm parked on the other side of the senior center, but they got a food pantry hidden behind. I could leave some rose hips. They just got canned long-term. Oh, I dropped one. No good. Long-term storage stuff, and there's rose hips just within view, almost. All right, so as I eat grain cereal, I actually look forward to the grain cereal now a little bit more because of the hops. These hops are really chewable. So I don't want to have too many hops, but I can just chew on a very bitter flour and then mix it with the honey and the grain, and it's a really good combination. I just don't want to overdo the hops. Bellville, Wisconsin. In these quieter, more spacious libraries like Bellville, I tend to want to spend a few more days in them. I'm in the quiet room, and I haven't seen a single person in the past 3 days. Or anybody. There's nobody else in this library. Nobody comes to this library, and I like it. I mean, it doesn't seem... And there's some libraries that are packed all the time. Early in the morning, sometimes people waiting in line to get in, but not in Bellville. So I hung out at the library for a while, and I was getting burping problems. And I think that's because of the weakening in my upper back, sitting at the computer. It only takes a couple hours. And I'm thinking I need to bring this stick into the library with me. I think I need to start doing that. It's like something I need to turn to, because I can't lay on the ground. I can't just lay on the ground and stretch out my upper back when it gives me problems. The librarians will yell at me. They always do. But this helps, and it helps with eating too. So instead of swallowing while hunched over, I force my head back and swallow. And I think that improves the passage. You remember the Three Stooges, they when Moe had something stuck in his throat, he would do this. Yee, try to get that food down. Well, I'm thinking that may not be something I want to do. I think I'd rather work with my hunch back and try to straighten it up while I'm eating. And I can hold with one hand and still get the same effect. So I could hold with this hand, brace my head, and and straighten things up. I mean, this is the best I can do sitting in the car and eating, because I mean, you saw that big truck that went by. I can't eat outside the car. There's a lot of places like this. All right, this is a pretty old sign, but I mean, it's still in good shape. They say no person shall shoot or throw stones into the park. But no camping is my biggest concern. I wonder how they enforce if I wanted to stay parked here overnight. They don't have a city police, it's too small. But this is well taken care of somehow. I kind of suspect that somebody who takes care of the park here lives nearby and watches it closely. I've seen that a few times. So they got a defibrillator here, a small town park. A cart on wheels? Never really seen a cart on wheels in a park shelter before. Getting into Swedish territory in Wisconsin. They look at things a little differently. They might love their cops. They take care of things pretty good in this park. Is that pump working?